In this video, I'll be going over how I made $565 in profit from one book in just one day. What's up guys, Sean here, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I make videos about self-publishing books on Amazon, entrepreneurship, and building passive income streams. So if you're interested in those kind of stuff, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. So in today's video, I'll be going over how I made $565 profit from one book and what kind of book it was, exactly what I did, those kind of things. So let's hop onto the screen here. So we are on my dashboard here. So this is I'm filming this early July. So this is for the month of June, last month. That's the total I made. And this one bump that I had here on June 29th, where I cleared over $1,000 from KDP, that's when I made about $565 from that one book. So let me take you over to the KDP dashboard here. So you can see that on June 29th, this one book, I can't show you the title obviously because I don't want anybody to come into it, but I'm going to show you what kind of book it was and whatnot. But it had 82 sales, okay, and then it made about $565. So, and this is pure profit because I don't run ads for this book. So the question is, what did I do? Well, to be honest, I didn't do anything. I just had this book sitting on Amazon and it was doing decent sales here and there. And then all of a sudden, a couple days ago, it just exploded in one day. So you can see that this is the 30-day view of that one book. And it's, doing okay. It's doing a couple paperback, a couple Kindle, every day, every few days or so. And then bam, 82 paperback units shipped. And fairly decent after that too. So for the month, it made close to $1,000. So the great thing about KDP is that if you have a lot of books just sitting on Amazon, these kind of things actually happen a lot more often than you think. One of your books can just take off all of a sudden on Amazon or Audible or Ingram Spark or wherever you upload. So if you're just like sticking to the process of publishing new books consistently, you will experience this once in a while, and it's really nice when you do because you literally put in zero work. But if you're curious about what kind of book this is actually a Spanish book. So what I recommend to anybody watching this is to translate your best-selling English book into a Spanish book. And I always recommend Spanish first because that's kind of the most proven market, but German is also good, Italian, French. I would recommend you to translate those books into different language because having a lot of books under your portfolio just like this is really one of the most powerful things you can have in Kindle publishing, because yes, you can make a lot of money from one book or just few books. You don't have to, have 100 books just to hit 10K a month. Yes, you can do that with one book, but it's really nice to have a bunch of your books, diversified into your portfolio. Because imagine if I'm making $1,000 from this one book and I have 100 more, 200 more other books, doing $100 a month, $200 a month, it really stacks up. And even if one book dies off, there's other books that will keep making more money. So it's very, very, very stable. And one of the easiest ways to increase your volume in your portfolio is to just translate your books into different language. So your English book can be a Spanish one, Italian, French one, German, and you can essentially create 5-6 different books from one book, and then you can go and bundle that. Audiobooks, same thing, just like the US English version of it. So I'm going to show you a couple different Spanish books that I have. Some are doing great, some are doing okay. For the past 30 days, this one did about $134. Now this book is another book that is doing very consistent sales every single month, and it does about $1,000 a month from this single book. And this is a Spanish book. So the reason why I recommend you to translate your books is because it's a lot less saturated, right? The same keyword that you can go into in US could be way less saturated in the Spanish market or the Italian market. So just to show you a good example here, so for the keto diet keyword, we have 50,000 results right here, which is insane. It's a lot. However, the direct translation for keto diet in Spanish is this one, Dieta Ketogenica, and it only has 344 results under it, which is insane. So you can go and just Google Translate your main English keyword. So just go to Google Translate, get the Spanish version of it, put it into Amazon, and check how little competition you have, okay? And check the BSR of the books. But a lot of times the BSR that you see isn't a perfect reflection of the kind of sales you can get, because these BSRs aren't that great. However, I believe most of your sales are coming from like Amazon.es, right? Amazon.com.es, or basically the Spanish Amazon store. So I think the sales rank that you can see from the US isn't really reflecting the actual sales that you can get. So that's something to keep in mind. From my experience, translating your best-selling books to Spanish kind of always works out. So the question is, should you translate other books that are maybe not your bestsellers, maybe not doing so well as a English book? And the answer is yes, it could do well as a Spanish book, even though it doesn't do well as an English book. However, I like to follow this concept, which is tried and true. Follow what's working, or follow the proven path. So if it works on English, then it'll probably work on Spanish. But if it has no success in English and it's not working, then there's really nothing to prove to you that it could work in Spanish, because I mean, whether you speak Spanish or whether you speak English, you still want to learn how to lose weight with keto. You still want to be productive. You still want to, learn programming or whatever niche you're in, right? I don't think people's interests are that different just because we speak different languages. So if your book kind of sucks as an English book, maybe the covers are bad, those kind of things, it's kind of more risky if you translate it to Spanish, but you can definitely try. So that is up to you. But the easiest way to translate it is to simply translate the text on the book cover. So your book cover design is going to be the same, because sometimes people ask me, should I change the design? And I don't recommend you to change the design. You should just keep the design, the book cover design, the same, because that is what's working again as an English book. So just use the same thing. And when you go and translate your book manuscript, make sure you translate your book description, the 7 keywords as well, because you need to get the Spanish version of that to plug it into KDP later on. All right, so you can either hire a Spanish translator on your own on Upwork, or you can use a company like a ghostwriting company that has Spanish translation services. So in this case, I would recommend you to use a ghostwriting company, because if you hire on your own, unless you speak Spanish yourself so you can check the quality of the translations, it's a lot harder to really check for quality when it comes to these kind of things. So it's a lot easier to just use a ghostwriting company. The one I recommend is the Writing Summit. So the Writing Summit is good because the Spanish translation package is a lot cheaper and a lot more affordable than other ghostwriting companies that I know of. You can simply come down to Spanish translations here. So the Spanish translation package price is $1.49 per 100 words, which in my opinion is really good. I actually know the translators for this company, so I know that they do quality work and all that, so I do trust them. So with that said, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure to smash the like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell if you enjoy videos like this. I also have a free step-by-step publishing course that you can check out in the description below, as well as all the tools and resources that I recommend. And I'm coming out with a paid course as well, so if you want to be notified when it's out, you can sign up to the waitlist also in the description below. Thanks for watching, and talk to you soon.